Hello everyone and welcome back to Wealth Workout. And as promised, we are back with another video but with much better quality. So here we're not going to discuss about any numbers or any margins or something like that. We're just here to discuss three ideas that could bring a lot of revenues to companies that implement them. First one is video conferencing. Now, video conferencing means you would have heard of Zoom for sure, and any other application that is into it, even Skype. So one thing we've noticed so far is not only is the image quality pathetic, but also the noise quality degrading, because as more and more people keep talking on Zoom or any particular application, the traffic and the congestion keeps increasing, and it becomes tougher for the company to manage that data. So we can hear a lot of echoes and a lot of disturbances, useless stuff basically. So this is a solution to that, and also potential aspect that could improve the user experience for people. Now here's the solution: you let every single person on the call decide who they want to talk to. Okay, so if I have a family gathering online of 20 people, ideally what happens when you're present physically is 20 odd people are not talking to each other. Let's say one or two people keep talking amongst themselves, and such groups are there everywhere. So this is what could be done for, especially for family gatherings. This is how they could use it. Video for everyone is visible, but audio only you get to choose who can hear what you say. Okay, especially in families, I don't see a very good potential for getting a lot of money from them or revenue from them, because only rich ones or those who can afford for it would do that. But the main business component anyways hasn't been individuals or families. Main revenues for all these companies has always been businesses. So here's how it could definitely impact businesses, and it definitely impact a lot of revenues from businesses. Imagine being in a corporate meeting, not wanting to share some information that is there, that is not readily available to everyone. Let's say something sensitive, and now you not only end up being quiet, or you also want people to drop off, and saying that is also embarrassing. So you have to wait till the call is ended. So instead of doing that, because of this feature, now you can just select who you want to share that information with. Let's say 5 people out of hundreds, and only they hear what you say. Okay, now this will first of all be one way to go, better experience in a small way, but it is also going to reduce traffic, it is also going to reduce congestion and noise, and it is also going to make sure that no traffic is wasted without being useful. If I don't want someone to hear something and they still hear it, that traffic transfer there that happened is useful. That will be avoided if people use this correctly. Okay, and if you're charging for it, people will definitely use it correctly, I think. So what I usually experience in conference calls is this, because people have to wait their turns to talk to each other, so you can just wait and see who is talking to whom. The only thing here is the person, if you say something weird, the person listening to you may be surprised how you can say something like this on a video call. Okay, because he doesn't know who all you have chosen not to talk to, right? This is the only thing that should happen. But if someone is aware that this functionality exists, I think they'll know you're using it anyways. So this is a good way to go. The other aspect could be to not let someone talk to you. You blocking someone's sound coming from them. That's not a great option, because let's be honest. If someone wants to address everyone should be addressed, right? And if you're blocking me from talking to you, but I've selected the option where I want to talk to you, it's gonna be a clash. So just one of them should be allowed, and preferably the former one. And that is how you can go and improve user experience for video conferencing applications. The second one is 24/7 internet. Correct. Now I'm not talking about a leased line, because those are expensive ones and not everyone can afford them. What I'm talking about here is bundling Wi-Fi's or bundling internet connections in societies or across rich people, or just doing it on a very small scale. Experimenting in once could definitely give you an understanding of what could happen. Now here's what I mean by 24/7 internet. Societies definitely have problems. Individuals like me and you definitely have problems where the internet connection is poor, weak, and we don't have good quality or downtime, let's say. So what you could do is, different service providers in a society of, let's say, 300 families are bundled at a device that is centrally installed somewhere in the society. Just one device installed in the society centrally, taking connections from everyone, bundling it, and where anyone has downtime, that connection or that device sends data to that particular house, right? So you don't have downtime anytime because you're using other people's internet. Now the issue arises over here. Billing is the issue. Someone else is paying for that data that you're using. So how to work that out? It's simple. The machine can track definitely from which connection data is being pulled and from which connection the data is being used, right? So whichever household uses that data from whatever other device, that will be definitely understood. So tracking won't be a problem. Once that is established, the amount that the person paid for that amount of data that I used can be charged to me and reduced from his billing. Now that will also mean you have to keep billing everyone in the same cycle, meaning someone has to manage billing as well for everyone in the society. So this brings a good way to go, because not only does everyone have to pay the different internet service providers, they can just pay it there at their office, or maybe they can just ask someone else to pay it for them and they'll pay each other. So collecting bills will also become easier, and since they're all centrally connected, you can always know who's using whose data. So not privacy is sure, you're definitely not going to invade their privacy as a company, but that device that is installed in the society or in any good gathering of people will be expensive. So I think it is not affordable as a group of 4 or 5 people, but I think it will definitely be very cheap. Let's say not even $1 per family. It will be extremely cheap, and just regular maintenance could suffice, I think. So this is what could be done, and this is one business model that companies, or this is one project that companies like Reliance or some good giants would work on, and definitely would work in those countries that have dense populations, especially in India and China. Will definitely work, and that's around 30% of the world's population. So I think more than that. So that is definitely going to work, around 40%. So that is one business model or one idea that can be implemented. Now the third one here is not exactly an idea, it's a recommendation to the companies that manufacture DSLRs or the companies that manufacture mobile phones. Now you can see a rising number of YouTube content creators every day, and this is what they can do. Just provide a bundle where you allow them to buy a good quality mic with your DSLR or with your phone. You're just going to add an additional revenue stream. Could mean just a small penis for you, but if someone is interested, they'll definitely come and get it. Now yeah, you may think it will bring in storage costs XYZ but nowadays very few manufacturers store their phones at a location. Most of them are not even storing it at outlets or showrooms. They are in some warehouse, and you have online ordering enabled, right? So this is something that could be used by them. So this is one way to go. So I think the first two ones are more of a business model or idea that can be used, but I don't see it being implemented really soon. It is not that difficult, it can definitely be done, but this video will not reach everyone. So this video is going to be limited because I don't have that kind of reach yet. So if you like this video and if you enjoy this kind of content where there's original thinking and where there's different kind of thinking going on about businesses, please just tap right there. This is one tap, one finger and one button. That is all it will take to show your support to me, and I'm pretty sure you'll also get notifications for future videos whenever I upload them. So thank you for watching, guys. This is Wealth Workout, and hope you enjoyed this video so far. We'll be back with better looking videos and also better sounding audio and better content next time.